Y'all, I'm gonna be so for real right now. I've been streaming for 25 minutes without actually hitting the stream button. I yeah, I was talking to myself with the hopes that someone would enter the chat for almost half an hour. We almost completed the line art for this piece. Chat for how? Yeah, I am. Hi guys. I I was under the impression I had been streaming for the past 30 minutes. I was like, yeah, 7 p.m. MST, I'll stream. We got it. We go. I hit the buttons. I do the thing. I set up the VTuber. I start talking. And I never hit the stream button. Anyway, this is the VTuber I was using last night, except he's got a jacket and hair clippies on now. um, it's I swear to God, and I was talking in the chat about how the weather is getting crazy, and when the weather gets dreary, my brain gets kind of foggy. So I got a new flavor of Rockstar energy drink today. It's blackberry flavored, and wow, it's so delicious, so good. I'm so sad I only got one when they were running like a 4 for 5 deal, which is insane because usually these drinks are like $3.50. But they were like $1.25 with this deal. Yeah, I was talking about how my head gets foggy, and then I have an energy drink to perk me up, and then you have to take a break from energy drinks. Oh, why? What happened? I've been there. I had uh, I think a year or two ago, I had a heart attack, and I had to not have caffeine for a little bit while I recovered. My body is totally saying not to. That can happen. My dad and my little sister can't drink energy drinks at all. They get the gibbers, the jittery, so much so that it can almost give my little sister panic attacks. So she stays off of any type of coffee or energy drink. Yeah, but me, I'm an energy drink fiend. Mainly because I don't like coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. I like the sweet, sticky, sugary, carbonated deliciousness. Before I jump back into drawing, I would like to check, is the volume okay for the music in the background? I did mess with the decibels a little bit. And then I will tell you a little bit about what we're doing today. Seems fine to me. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So earlier, we had just completed the sketch for this next Pride Jester. I know I mentioned sometimes that I'm working on a new Pride line for June. This guy, we finished his eyelashes and then just started inking him. Yeah, I wasn't really happy with where the sketch was going. So once I did the eyelashes and I switched things from being half and half to being a blend of both, and I am much more happy with it. And honestly, this flavor is so good. And I put it in a glass with ice because it wasn't cold enough. I'm trying not to chug this energy drink so hard. It is so delicious. But I maybe it's because I haven't had Rockstar in a while. Yeah, don't do. I'm trying not to. I'm being good about it. I'm being good about it. But yeah, I haven't had Rockstar in a while, and it's usually sweeter than the other um energy drinks. So I have had, what have I had lately? I have tried to cut down on caffeine, so I've only had the Red Bulls because they only have 80 milligrams of caffeine, and Rockstars and Monsters tend to have. I have tried Full Throttle, It's kind of citrusy. It's kind of like one note, kind of like what is it? Like NO5. That one's pretty good, but it's just like the one note, like citrusy. I like energy drinks for their different flavors and such. I also mentioned when I spent 30 minutes talking to myself that my nose is a little bit more stuffed up today because of my cold. And I did actually. I got up to um, get some Vicks and put on the bottom of my nose. Don't mind me just doing drugs. I thought you were getting better. I'm in the process of getting better. But that takes a little bit because my immune system is piss poor. I don't have a sore throat anymore. I don't have a sore throat. And other things. I'm not using like as many tissues a day for my nose. I really only need like a couple. Before I was like oh my gosh, I was laying in bed and my whole floor was just tissues, dude. Well, I just died in bed. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is lay down my whore me. Held a message for. They flagged you for that. Oh my god, that's so funny. I can I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Oh my god. What was I doing? I was gonna do the color palette. Oh my god. I think I had to hold myself back before I blew out my microphone. I didn't know that was like a thing. I did set up Streamlabs earlier, so there is like a bot doing whatever it wants right now. Um I haven't set up specific things for the bot to do, so I think it's just general stuff. It when I started streaming, when I actually hit the button, a little message popped up like, "Hey, what's up? Like 24-hour Dreamer is streaming," and I was like, "Cool, cool, cool, bot. All right, you got me." But I didn't know it would like also monitor for speech and stuff. Rat is a banned word. He just said rat, so it couldn't possibly be banned. I'm gonna text it. Can I do that? Can I text rat? Text rat. I wonder if rat isn't banned because the specific streamer set it up. Me, I don't want like censorship in my chat. While I'm always a little careful with what I say, just because I like to be appropriate at times. I feel like if someone's gonna use a bad word and it censors it, then like I don't know. I think it's dumb. Yeah, let's be free and funny. Say whatever you want. If you weren't free and funny, then Visco wouldn't have been able to quote me my whore. Also, I think I only follow like 1 to 2 other streamers, and the main one I follow, yo, I talk about this every day because he's like my favorite streamer. Shout out to Ink Thrust. That guy, if I can't act like him, I'd be too embarrassed. So he's more of an inspiration to me. I get so nervous. I get so nervous. Um, I try being silly, but I can't be sexual because it makes me too nervous. I swear, some of the things he says, especially when like, because he interacts with every single one of his viewers in chat. Some of the things he says, I'm like, this is how parasocial relationships form, dude. Like, I'm about to lose my freaking mind. take all my money. Don't take all my money. I need my money. But you can have some because you're silly. I like you. Yeah, he's cool. I wanna be a good streamer like him. Take all my money, especially since he got his whole biddies out. That's why, like, he's the one who I'm like, I don't know, terms of service. I've heard you can't do like under boob or like chest out or certain things because they're too sexual for models for the terms of service in Twitch. But then I see this man, and he's freeing the nipple on live TV. So who's to say? Who's to say? I'm trying to figure out what colors to use where. Like, what do we want for the skin? What do we want for the hair? We want, well, I do know what I want for the hair. I want this black color for the hair. So let's label this hearts. I want that slick black hair. What? Biddies, he got them out. That's like his whole thing. The other day, someone came in. They were like, "You have Inky, you have beautiful eyes," and he was like, "Ah, eyes, eyes. Yeah, I have beautiful eyes. My tits are down here, my love." I just couldn't. I couldn't. He got so upset. I could spend my entire stream talking about another streamer just because I'm gay, for multiple people. But I'll stick here with my art. I'll rein it in. I'll rein it in. How are you guys? How has your day been? Have you done any fishing? Is the first thing that came to my mind. But have you done any errands, any fun things, any adventures throughout the day? Why aren't you talking about my titties? His big bara bust. You know what? That energy drink is really good, but it's left a taste in my mouth. I streamed this afternoon, thinking about streaming later too. I woke up and realized I missed your stream by like an hour the other day. I was so sad, Nico. Couldn't bring myself to get into rendering. I think that's why I'm having a nice breath of fresh air doing this instead of where is it? Last night, this is how much we completed of like my reference. And the next part is to like render the ribbons and the stockings, but I don't want to. I don't want to. So I'm glad that Wednesdays are Pride Jester days because I get to take a little break. I was rigging and struggling to talk to myself. I can just talk for hours. I can fill the space. I'm an extrovert. There are times when like I love to just sit in silence because it's so nice. But I realize that if someone pops in, I cannot be sitting in silence. I must be. The show must go on, as they say. Skin will be pink. We'll have some cute pink skin. Ooh, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Yes. Yes. Do you guys see the vision? Do you see the vision? Yeah. Hey, I'm fine with that. I have seen this look on there was this sweet clown core girly at Big Red Comic Con that I attended, and she had kind of like a heart over her eye. And then I've seen actually Valentina from RuPaul's Drag Race. She pulled off this look, and am I thinking of the right one? It might not have been Valentina. I guess I don't know my drag queens very well. In any case, I've seen it done, and it's beautiful. I can't remember if it's pink on the inside and white on the outside. Ah! Aha! Long live Google! Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is the vision. This is the vision. Yes. Okay, so it definitely is pink on the inside, white on the outside. This is my Dancing with the Devil playlist. We will give her some shading. Or should the shading on her head be like blue? I don't know. Let's just do the inside. Pink. And then let's do our definitive shadows. So, ooh, is that right? That's not the brush I was using. Is that the brush I was using? Okay, alright, whatever you say. I don't think multiply works with this color, though. Let's say color burn. Color burn works a little better. With multiply, it was kind of just like upping the saturation. Then let's do... Oh, shoot! I want to give them like a red lip, but we don't have the color palette to do a red lip. So maybe we do like a purple or a blue. Since it's gender fluid, we can go like the pink and the blue. I wonder if the eyelashes should be black or another color. Page blender. 10? 10 is too tiny. Let's do 20. And we'll just blur out a couple of the... Oh, that's too much. That's too much blur. Too much blend. Then we'll add some highlight too, because this pink is super thick. This pink is really thick. Let's try overlay. Soft light. Maybe it'll be lighten. Let's try lighten really quick. Scream. It'll be scream is what we'll use. Very cute. I'm not even on the highlighting. What am I doing making these little... I'll just highlight the cheekbones. I'm not even on the, like, add highlight layer. And we'll do the inner corners of the eyes. Blending. Yes. And now she has shiny cheekies. But not necessarily the hard highlights. Valentina, your smile is gorgeous. Do you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race? I started another season the other day. Season 10 of All Stars. I don't get to watch seasons very often because I don't have the channel. And so if I want to watch them, I have to pay for the whole season online. But I think that one of the more iconic seasons I did get to see was the one with Valentina and Aja, who is back for this season of All Stars. She is looking crazy different. I don't know. A lot of the queens are. I love this one. Yes, I haven't watched it. It's fun. I'm a big fan of like competition reality TV shows. The song is cute. It's sung by Christina V, who is a popular voice actor. She is most well known for my favorite role of hers, Ladybug in Miraculous Ladybug. And she does other ones too. She's like Veroska in Hell of a Boss. Ooh, is that too thick? It's not soft, I'll tell you that. Let's do a new layer, and I will make the same outline. I'll make it a little thinner, and then I'm going to blur it just a little bit so it's not um so pixely. So pixely. There we go. That already works. I love her. I got to meet her in person. I got to meet Bryce Papenbrook for Cat Noir, and I got his signature on one of my art pieces. So now I am just I want to meet Christina V next so that I can uh, get her signature on my art because I have Ladybug and Cat Noir. She is so cool and funny. I want to meet her so much. I met him too and got a picture with him and a signed print. He's my favorite VA. He's been to here, El Paso, a couple times. What the energy this guy's got. He's like shouting voice lines that you could hear across the convention hall. Every person he meets, he's like, "What's your favorite voice line?" He says something cool, and he just keeps it going all day. The first time he came, I was unfortunately I was at my table too long in the day, and by the time I could escape, they were cutting the line for him to leave. They were like, "Sorry, like we can't allow any more people in the line. He's leaving," which is fine because I was I was testing out like femboy looks, so I had like a school uniform on with like femboy hair, but I didn't know what I was doing with my makeup. So I don't it's not my favorite look of mine, and I'm glad I got to meet him whilst wearing something a little cuter. I don't have Spotify Premium. You guys will have to hear ads from time to time. But he was so friendly, so cool. He drew a kitty cat on my print. He's like, "This is the best cat I can draw." I wanted to get a Funko Pop signed, but I haven't seen him since I got it. He'll show up. He's at quite a lot of events. Actually, speaking of voice actors, I want to meet, and this song that just came on, Alistair and Angel Dust's VAs are coming to my city in October. And I would love to see them and get my prints of them signed that I drew. But I also got some Funko Pops of each of them, so that I could have a like a personal signature and an impersonal signature. Why did that disappear? Well, I blend it and it just disappears? No, I want it to be like glowy. I've seen Alistair's VA, but I didn't get to meet him because I was volunteering at the con I went to. I love con volunteers. You guys do the most. You know what? I'm gonna use black for the other shading on the head. But excuse me, let's name our layers. So this is extra highlight will merge down with this. This is all high highlights. This is skin highlight, skin shadow. This will be head shading. And at the last con I went to, I tried getting my Uzui Tengen Funko sign, but it cost $80 and I didn't have that. I make a rule as like if I make enough at my table, like thankfully I go to cons to make money. If I make enough at my table, then I justify getting the signature. Otherwise, I'm like, I can't. But like the good thing is, I have never run into a situation where I was like, I don't have enough money for this. I do pretty well at the cons I go to locally. I've yet to really expand outside of this and that of my local area. Because I only just recently started doing this full time. So I've never had the need or the means to go out of town. I did once, but it was mainly orchestrated by the person I was working with at the time. So I paid for the booth, and she paid for like the hotel and such. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have made table. I can't really remember the numbers from back then. It was a quite long time ago. I think there was one time I went to it was the first time this con was doing its thing, and I still made enough money to get. Listen, the voice actors for have an official's blessing there. At least Hua Chang and some of the other guys, and one gal. But I did wind up purchasing a hardcover from them for 3 of their signatures. So I got one of the generals, one of the side characters, and then I got Hua Chang himself. And I have the book in case I ever run into the voice actor of Xie. But I justified like a $280 purchase that day, which is, I don't know. I was kind of biting my teeth about having spent like $110 on a book at El Paso Comic Con, but honestly, it was well justified. I end up getting fake versions of his swords for $45. $45 for a prop sword is a pretty good deal, though. I'd say. The only other time I've found props that cheap before, the quality has been really not good. So if what you found works for you, all the more to ya. All the more to ya. The book I bought. I have one of Inosuke's too? Heck yeah! I have a couple of Keyblades, and I want to save up money to I'm either gonna have to make this one myself or heavily modify an existing design. Because it's like the end Keyblade of the end all Keyblades. Do we want blue eyelashes and purple eyes? Or do we want purple eyes and blue eyelashes? Dealer's pick. You guys get to choose while I make the hair shiny. Blue lashes, and then the purple eyes. I've got a fun I've got a fun playlist on today. Sometimes I'll play my clowncore playlist, but that one can be it's kind of uh, lots of womp womps in there, so the bass gets really intense and the rhythm gets drowned out because it's a lot of synthesizers and such. Actually, we should make the eyes white while we're at it. There we go. I can't. I was streaming for 30 minutes without pressing the button. Oh, my dream cosplay. Vanitas from Kingdom Hearts, but specifically with like his not him in the organization coat, but him in his dark suit with the jaw piece, and like I want his face exposed. So I want to style a wig for it. I want to get the jumpsuit for it, and I want the keyblade, the double one that he tries to form with Ventus. That's what I mean by like a big project that I would have to either heavily modify a file or create myself, which I have made keyblades in the past. It's just quite painstaking. I have seen the Kai or the X Blade um, sold at conventions, but it is not to scale, and it is very flimsy. It is very flimsy, and I want a real thing that I could possibly whack people with. Maybe. I'm just on the fence about what to make it out of. If it's 3D printed, I do not want all those layer lines. I'd have to figure out a way to just put it in an acetone gas chamber to make it nice and smooth. Or I can't use wood, as much as I would love to carve it out, because my local convention does not allow wooden props. They are too much like a weapon. I have a think plastic kingdom key. Nice. I like the kingdom keys. Very nice. Did you know they were selling them at Spirit Halloween for a little while? I got one, but it's like cartoonishly yellow, so I did wind up repainting it. Let's name this Eyeballs. Yeah! 2 balls in the eyes. 2 balls in the eyes. Yeah, there we go. You were thinking right with the eyelashes being blue. It contrasts so much more against the pink. Oh, my ice has melted. Okay, let's go back to eyelashes because I want to add some shading. They can have a little eyeliner as a treat. Yeah, eyeliner, nice. I got mine at half-priced books. Let's go. We love half-priced books. We don't have one here, but when I went to Oklahoma City, oh, love that place. Got a nice puzzle there. Anyway, so the paint was chipping. That's very unfortunate, though I wasn't aware you could find a Keyblade at half-priced books at all. That's pretty cool. But I repainted it. My dream cosplay is Inosuke's. I dyed my hair blue last month, hoping to go to a con, but I don't have a ride. You'll find one. You could always Uber or put out an ad. I didn't used to drive. I do now. Now I'm gay and I drive. I'm not gay. But yeah, before it was quite a struggle. I would attend markets and such as an artist, but I would have my father drive me. We would go in his truck. We'd put all my stuff in the truck bin, and he would take me. But now that I can drive myself, I have a little more agency. But it does sound like your dream cosplay is right around the corner. I personally, in order to cosplay Vanitas, I'm going on like a little weight loss journey. Just because I want to have. I'm not overweight by any means, but I want to have more of a V, a Kingdom Hearts slim ass waist. I want to be like 70% leg. Eyeballs? Eyeballs. One of the things I'm hoping for is to get like a good enough following to where I can run ads on Sorry, I'm still sick. God, I can't talk without being so nasally. I want to be able to run ads on Twitch so I can take a break and not just like leave the stream hanging. Oops, that's not my color palette. I can like put on like a 3-minute ad and then run to the restroom. Let's see, shadows. Eyeshadows. Because I know statistically when your stream starts fucking up or you're not there for whatever reason, if anyone tunes in or if anyone is there, they'll be like, "Oh, forget this shit and leave. Had to leave." I'm not too concerned about it right now. I am a very new VTuber. I am a very new artist to Twitch. So while I am doing my best, I'm not too concerned with all those small bits and bobs about it. All right, I think the face is all well and done. Let me see if I can't. Um, I'm thinking of like deepening the shadows on the face with the purple because that's still in our color palette. I don't want to do anything that's not in our color palette. So if we, yeah, that'll work. Actually, you know what I do want to do? I want to make a heart on the lips, and I want to make it blue. Because, like I said, I wanted to do one that was like red lipstick, but it's not in our color palette. However, blue would be striking, and it would match the eyelashes. Much better. That deepens those shadows much more. Done ranch. Ranch gonna meet me at the ranch. I hate that commercial. Oh, this is still. Hold on. Let's put this on the eyelashes layer because that was still multiply. No, no, because I want the shine to be on the front. We'll just put it under skin highlight, but above. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. I don't know if that looks the way I want it to. It's certainly something. I like it. But it won't be a heart. It'll just be like small lips. Alright, nice. Hmm. What is next? What is next? I'll say the hat is next. But what colors go where? What colors go where? I think I'll have these white, because this heart is white. Unless I follow the purple down the center. Hat, purple. I just realized that there's like a little name coincidence with the two of so far my regular chatters, Nico and Visco. They sound quite similar. Let's see, we have white and black for the face. So we'll go with let's see. I'd say that I want this part of the collar also purple. And then we can have the pink on the opposite side over here, the blue on this side, and then we could have more purple with the rim. And you know what? I'm gonna add a second layer to the line art. Is this the line art? Because then I can have both the pink and the blue line of the color. Go. They are looking a little Hispanic, like classic. Let me show you what look of hers, look of Valentina's, that I thought that this look had. Because Valentina is like, I think she's Hispanic. Her name is Valentina. But she's wearing this. Gosh, what are they called? Okay, I'm about to show you a drag queen. She's got a lot of makeup on. But hopefully anybody who's in my stream is not actually afraid of clowns. There she is. So she's got like this Red Bull, like the matadors. She's got like a matador outfit on, but like her hair is kind of swirly, and she's got like the flowers and stuff. And that is the look that I thought she had this like heart face paint on. But I guess I was wrong. I mean, obviously I was wrong. I can see it right there. Ooh, you know what? There's a line missing from up here. There we go. I wonder if these lines are clean enough for me to just like select it and use the paint bucket tool. Yeah, I guess they were. I'm not usually that great with line art. I have a lot of um excuse me. I have the hiccups. There's usually a lot of like gaps in my line art. So when I do try to select it, it selects the whole canvas. This isn't bad. It's kind of cute. The colors are cute. I guess I tried hard enough with the line art this time that it actually selected the whole thing without problem. That doesn't look too silly. That doesn't look like too childish with the theme we're going with. Like I want to put maybe like lace on the corner of that hat. Is it like too much color going on? What if we like mix black in with it? Like the rim. No, the rim can't be black because the hair is black. Let's finish doing the colors on the collar and we'll see about it. We'll see about it. And this one, I know my line art isn't good, so I am gonna like do my classic method of tracing the whole thing and then paint bucketing it that way. Today my model is wearing the clothes that I wanted him to yesterday. I mentioned that I'd have to play with it on my own time to kind of figure out how to switch up his gear, and I figured it out. Yay me! So hopefully he'll be wearing this little outfit and kind of being my little helper until we can get our own custom VTuber with. I did ask. There is a VTuber I follow who does like rigging and avatars and such. I was only curious about the fact that he's Bara. He draws mainly Baras. Like, would he draw a femboy? But he says he's drawn femboys before, so that made me feel a bit more confident. You know what? I want this blue. Yeah, that looks way better. Should that side of the hat be blue? Or maybe these? Yeah, and then I'll do a purple trim. Yes! That's way better. That feels more balanced. Because with the purple so center, I don't want it also like as the main color. I want the pink and blue as the main color. The white and black as an accent, and then the purple as like a extra accent. Like, gosh, what is the rule? It's like 50, 30, 10 or something. Like you have your main color, then you have your extra secondary color, and then you have your accent color. It's really good for balancing scenes with colors in it. Did I do any chores today? Did I satisfy my day? I woke up really late, so I woke up at like 2:55, basically 3 p.m. Um, I took a shower. I'm squeaky clean. If not, my hands are a little dry, but I've put lotion on them to try and remedy them because I tend to get pretty dry skin. I need to get like a moisturizing body wash, but a lot of men's body wash are not moisturizing. So I've have some lotion that I just apply to my hands. Gets rid of like the redness. It's such. When I was a kid, my hands were like super dry. My hands and lips, and even now I'm like a chronic lip biter. But only in certain seasons do my hands begin to get very dry, painful, itchy, itchy. Which is funny because you can't even really tell from afar, but I can tell. I can feel it. That's what matters. I notice the subtle changes in my body. Because it's my body. I don't know who else would. I'm gonna finish the pink on this collar and then take a big slurp of my energy drink. And then we'll look at the flats, and I might take a quick break because I know I've just to go to the restroom because I know I have been streaming for like only an hour. But mind you, I was streaming for 30 minutes to myself. That's so fun. I didn't feel any different, honestly. I was just like, honestly, I was like, where? I was like, I posted about this. Could there really be nobody out there tuning in? Question mark. Oh well, they'll show up. I'll stream long enough, and someone will be there. And then I go to check like my stats, like how long I've been streaming, and the timer says like it's not on. The timer's not on. And then I check OBS and realize, yeah, I never hit start stream, which is crazy because I set like my schedule, I set my Instagram countdown, like all sorts of stuff. Okay, that is pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Let me see. Since this is, I wonder what it would look like if these were white. I like that. I like that a lot better. I'm gonna go with that. Nice, nice, nice. The purple really does take a very like a backseat, but since it's his eyes, it's definitely supposed to be that last bit of color. And we have, we have purple. We have purple here at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom. So I'd say this piece is pretty balanced. We have a more amount of blue on the canvas than we do pink. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe we see what happens if the collar is pink. I don't know if I like that. I like that the blue matches the hat. Okay, I will leave you guys to contemplate this guy. BRB, 2 minutes. Let's see if I can be back faster than 2 minutes. Okay. I'm going to make my guy down here, but not too down here, because the other day, earlier I did that and I completely lost him. So you would just see my okay, yeah, just my hair. I will return. Hello? Hello? Hi. I return. The good news is I was able to blow my nose. The bad news is nothing really came out. My sinuses are just swollen from being sick. So we ball, we continue, we press forward, we champion, we pro I don't know the word. We proceed even with a stuffy nose. Delicious. I hope you have a good rest of your stream. I'm gonna be streaming for a bit. Awesome, Nico. Have a good stream. I hope you have a good stream. And I thank you for coming. Thank you very much. It's always really nice when you got. Hold on. Hold on. I thought I had only been streaming for an hour. No, yeah, I have. I don't know why my thing down here says and like 1 hour 23 minutes. Oh well, the broadcast itself is only 58 minutes, so that's that's accurate to what I know. I wonder if there's a program I can like upgrade, or if it's like the model itself. Like I want my mouth to be a little more synced up. Like my mouth is not synced up. And I found out the problem with my winky wonky eye is just that I think one of my eye closes more than the other. I don't know. Maybe it's the angle at which I have my glasses on or something, but yeah, through this model and my previous ones, I've noticed that like this eye just keeps winking on its own. Mouth open sensitivity. So what if we put it to 0? My mouth open sensitivity is very low. So if I put it higher, then if my mouth opens, it'll be more sensitive to that. But it's like got a delay, or it's got like something. Oh well, we'll figure it out in due time. Oh, we can take off the message. There we go. I'm thinking of what to do next. I know I have to render. I guess I'll render with purple, since I don't have a lot of purple in my coloring. Uh-oh. Yeah, what if I select... And where's that selection? Oh, okay. It's exactly where I need it to be. That's quite light, but I mean, whatever works. And I want to put a little more attention into this collar before I just blend things out. For anybody in the stream who wants to go check out our friend Nico the Rat Boy, they are more than welcome to give them a follow and support our friends. We are artists supporting artists, always and forever. So if one of our friends is streaming and you want to take a look, you are more than welcome to. Once I figure out how to give shout outs and other cool things like that, uh, it will be a little more official, especially since we do have a stream labs, like some bots available now. I can begin programming them to do specific things. But for now, I manually shout out to our friends. I manually shout out Nico the Rat Boy. Visco also. What is Visco's full username? Visco Toxin. Visco Toxin also streams. She has the most beautiful rendering style. So we give our shout out to beautiful rendering style. Visco, and Nico. So funny. Okay, so collar is shaded. Hat must be shaded. Or blended. It's already shaded. It needs to be blended. There we go. But I don't think the shadows are like thick enough. I don't feel thick enough. So we're going to double the multiply layer. Yes! Yes, much better! Nice and the shadows are nice and deep. Speaking of deep, I heard today is the last episode of The Boys, of like this series or like the season. My little sister just started watching The Boys today, and it is one that I have been wanting to watch. I love controversial, messed up shit, and I've heard The Boys is on it. I have heard that they're super on it. Let's do color dodge, and we'll do pink for the lighting. Is that too? No. Yeah, let's do something else. OMG, hi. I'm new here. Inky! Oh my god! Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I was literally telling my followers about you earlier. I was like, I want to be so cool like Inky. And I was talking about my new model and being like, oh yeah, like Inky, like he says he draws femboys. I didn't think I had a chance. I highly appreciate you being here, Inky. On Wednesdays I draw a new series of Pride Jesters for June, because before I only had Pride Labubu's, and I want to do something a little more me. The persona is getting weirder by the day. Yours or mine? Yours is mwah, chef's kiss. Keep it up, dude. But I'm glad you're coming towards the ending, because this jester was looking frickin' wild earlier. Mine. I've yet to lock in a persona. Right now I'm just being what I can be until someone says to stop it. I'm gonna keep at it, man. Well, we're really happy to have you here. At this point, you're like one of the only VTubers I do subs to, like that I actively watch, because I'm always busy doing something out and about. But when I get the notification that Ink Thrust is thrusting, I tune on in. Today has been crazy with the weather, so it's making my sinuses blow up. So I am a little bit nasally. Thanks, hon. You're very welcome. Always, always, and forever. I am much newer than you, as you can see. So I do have a couple of steps I need to take, um, places to go, things to do to get bigger and get my steps into being a really cool VTuber. Because you're new, Puh, dude. I'm new. I have been streaming for little over a week, maybe. I had my 1 week stream anniversary on Saturday. So that was really cool. So we're gonna get this layer and try it on different. Ooh, I like this one. Yeah, I like that one. 1 week, damn, I'm new. I'm a baby at this, dude. I'm learning so much, and it's really fun. It's really fun. As you can see, I got my music up in the corner, and you can see what song I'm playing, and I have a little coffee down in the corner. So I'm figuring out overlays. I'm figuring out other fun stuff. I want to find out how to get a little chat overlay. Sir, I'm 2 months old and I'm new. I know I'm a freaking baby VTuber at this point. I am using a pre-made model until I can get the cash monies to have my own model. Let me see. I have him right here. This is the guy that's in my profile. And I am thinking of making his outfit a little more femmy, so we're doing a cute little ribbon outfit here. We're working on multiple projects at once. But he is a femboy. He's got some cutesy ribbon outfits, bloomers, and the thigh highs you can't forget, of course. That's not the right brush. I can't believe Ink Thrust is in my freaking chat. Shut up. Shut up. I lost the layer I was doing these shadows on. This layer? What do you mean? What do I mean by like, I'm like excited you're here? You're like, it's so cool. And I appreciate everybody that comes into my stream. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. Um, how was your day? I don't know how to get these. Do I have something selected? I can't draw. Ah, yes. No. Okay, nothing's selected. Oh, I didn't even have the layers in view. There we go. Now I can find them. There's the glue dodge layer. I like the painterly look, but I do want to blend it a little more. It really took me a second to calibrate my music because for some reason, every time I'd play it back, the bass would just be killing me. It would be so crazy. Um, I don't know if it's because of my microphone or the way I have things set up, but I don't know. It was blowing me away. So for one stream, I didn't do music. For one stream, I had a different playlist. Yeah, but talking to the silence, I decided maybe I should have music. Makes me feel better. I can't believe this gesture is almost done. I'm very excited about that. And after this gesture is over, guess what we do? We do another gesture. We have like 20 of these guys that we need to complete. Let's go and select the hearts because I want to add shadow to them. What's this? There we go. and select inverse and select purple. I when I did my Pride Labubus, I had 16 flags, and there's at least maybe like four more that I want to add to the Pride Jesters, because I feel like they'll be a little bit more long-lived. So I'm gonna have like 20 Jesters, and unlike how my Labubus are kind of copy and paste, like at least with the line art, I want all these Jesters to be individual designs. So that's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be a big task. Let me show you my little gremlins from before. I did the line art, and then I just changed the colors with a gradient slider, and I colored in the flag, and it was super simple. I was able to do quite a lot of them, but as cute as Labubus are, like I love them so much. Not a lot of people do, and it gave people the opportunity to come by my table and be like, oh wow, Labubus. I hate Labubus. I think they're so ugly. And is that for a project? It's for Pride Month. It's for Pride Month, so that everybody on with every flag can have a cute little. But like I said, not everybody loves Labubus. So I'm doing something more original. Yeah, Labubus attracted a lot of haters to my booth. I sold these. Yeah, I sold them as little stickers. Yeah, they were just little stickers people could buy at my table. I mainly sell prints. So I sell like my artwork as prints at my table. So that's my guy. For example, I have a folder that's just my prints for 2026. And so I have a couple that are, say this guy. This guy's a popular character, Cat Noir. People like buying prints of him, and I've even gotten this guy signed by the voice actor who did it. But I have these guys over at my table, along with some full body, some other stuff. My most popular one. Ooh, let me show you. It's one of my recent ones too. I don't know if you know the BL, the Yaoi, the Summer Hikaru died. That one was a really good anime. I have the manga, and I did a print of these two. And this one wound up being my best seller. I think I put way more effort into it than my other works, and I mean it paid off. Paid off. Pride Jester. This one's almost complete, man. I just gotta clean him up a little bit. I wonder if we should just do like a big overlay. Yeah, that would look cool. How do you sell them? A printed A3 for how much, and how much does it cost to print it? Um, those are a lot of questions. Let's go. So, how do I sell them? I make most of my money in person at events, conventions, and mostly art markets, because art markets happen a little more frequently and are cheaper to get into than conventions. So they're good to supplement the season. So I sell them at a table. I have my tablecloth, my signs, my setup, all sorts of stuff. I sell them for $10 USD each. That seems to be like the running market price. Some people will sell their prints for maybe 15, 20. I've seen 30, but they tend to be on higher quality paper, or they tend to be backed with some pretty sturdy stuff. The size A3, I think they're let me see, 10 10 inches by 8 inches. And I know you go by metric. So let me see, what is 8 by 10 paper? So the paper is, what the fuck is 8R? The aspect ratio is 5 by 4 centimeters. Centimeters. So they are 20.3 centimeters by 25.4 centimeters. I do have pictures of my table. If I can grab them real quick. For how much? $10. How much does it cost to print it? I used to go to a printer called Tovar Printing, and I could get about 50 prints for $40. But they had a minimum of a $40 purchase. So I could only get like 50 prints at a time minimum by paying $40. So if I only need like a few, I couldn't do that. So I invested in a really good printer. I used the Epson EcoTank, for I think I spent like $280 on it. And now, like, wow, I filled up my printer and I had enough ink to last me like a year. And it's been like a dream. So I invest in photo paper because otherwise the colors won't come out the way I want them to. I invest in photo cardstock, and I put them in little bags, and I put a backing, and I put stickers and business cards in them. Do you have photos of your table? That's A4, I think. Okay, and I do have a photo of my table now. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me pull it up. Can I just throw it on one of my Clip Studio paints? Beep! There it is! Yay! So this is my the front of my table at the very least. I have a little bit of a theater stage, like kind of circus thing going on. Here I have keychains that I'm trying to get rid of. These are all my original stickers. These are my Slime Girl stickers. And then these are my Pride the Boo Boo stickers. You did the decorations too. Yes, me and my mom sewed these curtains. I got these, like this rope here, secondhand at like a thrift store. These were from a craft store during Valentine's Day. I saw them, and I had to have them. These big, beautiful bows. I printed a little guy up here. And then this is from Vista Print. I designed my banner and had them printed out. But in this book is all my prints. So people will flip through and be like, I want this one. And then I give it to them. But that is where I make most of my money in in-person events. Online, I've just decided to expand. So I'm baby VTuber, and I have an online shop now because the BTS concert was the same weekend as El Paso Comic Con. So there were a lot of people from out of town who came to see BTS. And a lot of people were like, hey, do you ship? Do you, like something, hold on. Do you ship? Do you have an online shop? And I didn't. So I set one up. And it's been there for a week. I have gotten people to look at it, show interest, and talk to me about the prints that I have on there, which is really nice. Let me see. I did want lace on the corner of this, so let's see if we can't make it look good. Let me zoom out, see how that looks. Yeah, that'll look fine. Or do we want ruffles? Ruffles is too much. dope. That's really dope. I appreciate it. I try my best when it comes to that. And I've been doing it a couple of years. But I made the switch to like full-time artist, do this serious type guy. So I did have to set up all my like external links, link tree, etc. Let's see if I can't put this behind the clothing. There we go. And then I'll put, oh, I'm gonna have to make it just a little bit smaller to put that lace at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to select every single thing here. Come on, shift button. Nope, we're individually selecting it, that's fine. Select, 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 select. And there we go. Alrighty. Now we can make the whole thing smaller, right? That's how it works. That is definitely how it works. Yes, we did it. Sir, I'm gonna go now because midnight. Midnight! Wow, it's 9 p.m. for me. Thank you very much for tuning in, Inky. It was absolutely an honor. I hope you had a little bit of fun. I hope you got to see a little bit of me, and when I can next, I'll see a little bit of you. Put your bots. I don't know how to do that. I'm learning. Um, I just downloaded stream thingies today, so I'll be figuring that out later. But yeah, I thank you. I'll definitely try. Let me check who's in here, because if nobody's in here, then I can definitely 2 viewers, 2 people. I can't go and goof off if somebody's here. Not that I want you to leave. I really appreciate you being here. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I don't like that this shadow is red. I know the glow dodge. I know the glow dodge made it red, but I don't want it to be red. It's not in color scheme. So I think since it's a black heart, we'll just leave it black. Oh, one last thing to do. If I take off the background, then there's no like background for the actual sticker. So I need to do. This is how I fixed it last time. I did line art on top of the whole thing. I picked a complementary color, like green, and I just lined the whole thing. Because then I turn this to white and I make it go under all the layers. So that way, if I send this into a manufacturer, the transparency won't gunk up. No, stop. Stop what? Stop what? Waratu! The transparency will definitely gunk up if I do send it to a manufacturer. Otherwise, I'm allowed to click on the thingy down the lasso tool. Oh, I know. I know I can lasso and do the selection and the stuff, but my line art isn't clean. So if I try to select it, if I try to select it, it will go in. So like right here, this piece of hair isn't selected. Which button? Which button? I'm so excited. You use Clip Studio Paint too, you know. Okay, so that's this, and then area scaling. I can also just do this. So then I only have to worry about this little bit right here. It works sometimes, it doesn't work other times, and it just depends on how clean my line art is. Area scaling's a gamble. Alt backspace also does that. Alt backspace. Oh, that's new. I didn't know that before. We learn things from each other. We are artists helping artists. There we go. Awesome. Now we've got like a transparent background, but a non-transparent sticker. So let's... Oh god, did I forget to record the time lapse again? Bye, Inky. You know what? This next one, I swear we'll remember. So let's save we'll save all this like individual, because the reason I realized was because I went to save the time lapse, and then I realized I didn't record a time lapse. So let's see, where do we save this? This goes under stickers and buttons, Pride Jesters. Just leave the time lapse on all the time. Okay, now bye. Mine shuts off automatically per piece. I don't know why. I don't know why. Clip Studio Paints. Okay, so this will be Pride Jester. This is our Genderfluid one. So we save the Clip Studio format in case we need to come back for any reason. And then we save the PNG, so that way we can turn it into a sticker. Pride Jesters. Here we go. We have our bisexual, lesbian, unlabeled. I wonder which one we should do next. Asexual has been highly requested of me, since I do have a lot of asexual friends. They kind of suggested that I work on one of those next. So I can close this one actually. So let's do a new one, and we'll call this Pride Jester Bisexual. The width is 4x4. Did I say Pride Jester Bisexual? No. What? Why did I name it that? Save as Pride Jester Asexual. And then we'll put that in Clip Studio Paints. Okay. Time lapse, record time lapse, recording time lapse, as we should. We can actually get rid of this window and make a new little one. Let me see if that showed up. It did not! Okay, I'm gonna make it show up. Here we go. Now there will be a small version of the canvas above my head. Let's do that. Is this an ad? What is this an ad for? It just says advertisement in progress. It doesn't actually tell me what kind of ad it's for. There is one that I love-hate with a passion, and that's the ranch one. She just starts singing about ranch. And it's so funny. All right. Sip. All right, let's see. Asexual Jester. Let's give him this shape. And then for eyes, we'll do big eyes. And for those of you here, you get to see me draw from the very beginning. do those. We'll do some circle eyebrows. And I think I want this jester to also have hair. I think all the neutral jesters should have, and I mean neutral, like agender, asexual, unlabeled. All those should have a little bit of a different. Oh my gosh, Nico is streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. If you don't know our friend Nico the Rat Boy, please go over and give him some love. You can find him by scrolling up in the chat because I don't have my bots allocated just yet. Just yet. But it'll definitely be something I'm doing later today. Lurkin. I thought that said like lurker. I don't know. Anyway, hi, Lurkin. Nice to meet you. What are your pronouns? How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Today we are drawing a series of pride-themed jesters or jester-themed pride flags. Right now we just finished. Actually, let me pull it up so that way I can have it on screen. We just finished our Genderfluid Pride Jester, so that's pretty cool. Right now we are working on Asexual, because Asexual has been highly requested of me. You are a he/him, wonderful. That's so cool. Thank you. You are a he/him, Lurkin. I am also a he/him. My name's Zach. You can call me Zach. Some people call me 24. Don't do that. That's weird. Just call me Zach. Or Dreamer if you can't remember my name. We're going to give this jester some hair. He's gonna have, and I want them to have all like medieval hairs, kind of. Maybe he should have like short bangs. No, that's ugly. Let's go with some shorter cut. There we go, and we'll have some cuts like this. And we'll have an ear here, but I know I want them wearing a hat, because they all wear hats. And now that I'm kind of looking at it, I don't know if I like the eyebrows. Yeah, that's a little cooler. He kind of looks like the Scarecrow, but this is one of the designs that I have been BSing the most, because I don't really like. Asexual was highly requested of me, but I'm not really sure what to do with the design. So let's give him a hat. Let's start with a hat. Wait, is this what I did with the other one? He's looking very similar to the unlabeled jester. So this is the unlabeled jester that we had. His hair's a little shorter. So I think I have so many tabs open. Let me close this one. Yeah. I think let's make his hair a little longer so he looks somewhat different than the other guy. Ooh, you know what would be great? Like a braid right here. Yes. Yeah, that would be cool. We'll do a braid right there. And let's give him the iconic eyelashes. There we go. This makes him look a little different. Now he's got these sleepy looking eyes that come out. All right, looking good, looking good. And we'll move this mouth into position because it's a little off. Cute! He's becoming such a cutie! We need to make sure he reads Jester, though. So let's add some face paint. Ooh, too high, right? Too high. And then these will come down even further. And we'll have some fun stuff going on with the nose. Like, it'll be colored. All right. And I want this, like, this is actually like a style of hat that I have on this MMORPG called RuneScape. And I do love this style of hat. It's got like this little crown bit shape over on it. There you go. Now we just need like a collar or something. Let's do this type of collar, like this double, and we can have some bells on the bottom. Does it read though? Does it read as like a full design? There we go. We'll add some flippies. I don't know if we'll keep the braid now.
You're not here to dilly-dally. You're here to make this gym your gym. To make treadmills tremble. Strike fear into the hearts of dumbbells. To engage your core, your glutes, your bis and your tris. And while you're flexing your quads, you could be flexing your savings by switching to guys.
And let me think. Maybe I want a different collar. It does kind of go with it. I'm gonna Google some collar styles. Let's see what's available. Jester collar styles. That's basically what I'm looking for, right? Oh, okay. I got an idea. It's like the one I have, but an upgrade. Let's give him an upgrade. Okay, so.
Download the Priceline app or visit Priceline.com and book your next trip.
Erase. So instead of it being like a V-neck, it'll be one that comes up here. And instead of it just being the two on the side, it will have like a third bit. And then this can split down the middle. There we go. I don't have Spotify Premium. You guys will have to listen to ads along with me. I apologize. in advance. Okay, that doesn't look bad. And now we can actually add like this pattern, because the other ones that I did had some sort of pattern on them. There we go. And then what should the other side can just be, blank. We'll put the balls on the end. I know. That's always the best part, the little jingle bells. Let me see if I like. I'm not sure if I like where the collar is because his chest would be a little bit more this way. I know he's kind of looking the other way, but he's facing this way. There we go. I like that a little better now that it's all aligned. Very cute stuff, very cute stuff. And I want to have most of this done by June, which gives me like 10 days. But June is Pride Month. June is Pride Month, and we want to have our Pride stickers available for Pride Month. And all my old Pride series stickers, those will go up on my website. You can find my shop in the link in my Twitch description. I have all of my prints in my whole inventory available there. And my Pride stickers from the previous season will be available. They will be the first stickers available. As of right now, I only have prints. Because my shop is new. It's only been up for a week, which is very exciting. Because I put a lot of effort into it. I had to set up taxes and shipping and 43 inventories. There are 43 prints in my inventory. I have original art. I have fan art of all different kinds of music. I have games and anime and such. I don't have as much as some of my other artistic counterparts within the community. They don't put down the pencil. But I have some stuff that I like in there, which is pretty cool. I think we're going to be moving on to the line art. That's going to be fun. But I'm going to check something really quick before we go on to the line art. Since we were talking about my shop, I'm just going to double check that there's no one who has placed an order and that I'm not ignoring them. Because when you do place an order, it's not print to ship or ship to print. There isn't a third-party manufacturer that's just going to print it and send it to you without me being able to check the quality or anything. I have my inventory here with me, and if you order from me, I'll be able to put the prints in a bag, in a little box for you, and I'll put stickers, and I'll put kisses and a free little note filled with more kisses, and I'll put that in there, and I'll ship it to you from me. So that'll be really cool if you guys could support me that way. You don't have to. Not everybody has the monetary means to buy art. Not everyone's an art collector. So I do appreciate just chatting interaction. It's always really nice. I have a link down here where you can support me by buying me a coffee. I use that as like my little tip jar. It helps support me. I do this for a living now. This is my full-time job. So without further ado, we continue drawing. For making a living off of this, we might as well do it. I really like the eyes and the eyelashes. And since they're like the center of my drawing, that's usually where I start first when it comes to inking. And I have this like style when I'm drawing with graphite, like pencil IRL. It's a lot sketchier. I use a lot more shading. So I was trying to marry the style that comes out when I do that with my style digitally. And so because of that, I'm using like a rougher line art pen. And let's give him a little nose. Nose acquired. Mouth. Ooh, that's such an odd angle to draw the mouth at. He's got a little kitty mouth or something. Nice, nice. We continue with his jaw. First time chat. Sorry, I look over at the chat and it says first time chat, and I get giddy because there's somebody here, and I'm meeting new people, and people support what I do. It's nice. I get like a super big like winner's high. I'm just so appreciative, and when you guys interact like this, it means I'm doing something right, or at least I'm trying to. What is this song? I don't know if I've ever heard it. Is it even on? This song is not even on my playlist. What the heck happened? Let's reset it. Let's reset it. I think it was going into like when it's recommended songs. It was going it was going into recommended songs. So strange. I knew I hadn't heard that song before. Let's see. I'm gonna do the hair on another layer, so that way I can properly erase where I need to erase. Concentration 100%. Sometimes I get super quiet, and that's just because I'm concentrating really hard on the drawing. I should probably add like a thing, like if people want to hit a reminder that like, hey, it like dummy, you're streaming. There we go. But it's strange because I have some locks kind of going straight down, and then I have other ones going like flipping out. So like this one right here, but I have this right here. This one goes straight down, but the one right above it goes flipped out. Let's do this strand in front of this one. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's bring this one up. And we'll work on the ones over here on this side. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, nice. And I guess we can have the ear poking out, because I did draw the ear and it does poke out.
Hey America, want to save $1,000?
Hey America, want to save $1,000? Want to save $1,000, America?
Seriously, you can hold us to it. We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee. Just switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free fiber-powered internet forever. Yeah,
Let's erase these V cuts.
$1,000 of real savings in your first year, or we'll cover the difference. It's a guaranteed no-brainer. Learn
It's a
more at
guaranteed
spectrum.com/savings
no-brainer.
forever. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises
Dude, some
via
of these
Wi-Fi.
ads will just rot my brain for real.
Bonjour, compadre. It's the How do I negotiate so many great travel deals? My greatest gadget. The price.
I'm gonna make these like a little bit rounded.
Rental car deals. All of those deals in a bundle. Deals. Game day deals. Concert trip deals. No one deals more deals than Priceline. Hold your horses.
Because this sketch is way off. So I'm basically just gonna redraw them.
Wait, I'm not done. Stop cutting me off.
With real beef as the #1 ingredient, our original beef pepperoni dog treats are...
There we go, yeah! Dude, that was so... the way I had to concentrate so hard for that. I don't even think I did it right. I think I did like these too big for the other ones.
For 2.5 hours and gone in seconds. Pepperoni. Treat the best to the best.
I'm gonna switch
Get your dog
these.
treats today.
These are definitely too big. Too small. Too big, too small. One's too small, one's too big. Okay, so we'll get this and we'll do free transform and we'll just stretch it. There we go. Now they're a little closer to the other ones. And in order to fix... Let's select this bit and make it come down. There we go. And then that, and then that, and then this, and then that. Yay! Crown complete, and hair complete, question mark. He looks so dopey. Okay, we'll combine those layers. Do we combine the layers? Nothing's like overlapping, nothing's like where it shouldn't be. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Nico, welcome back. How was your stream? How do you feel? And you'll never guess who stopped by while you were out. We had that beautiful Bara VTuber that I was gushing over earlier. He mutualed me. He followed me back, and though he did go and watch, like I said, the final season of The Boys, he wound up stopping in to say hi, and it was really nice. That was really nice. But we did complete our Genderfluid Pride Jesters, so here they are. Here they are. We have a lot of really nice stuff going on with them. I really like how the lace tied it in together. Stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. But this one has been saved and finalized. And then we are working on, not that one, we are working on an Asexual Pride Jester now. Asexual was highly requested of me, as I have a lot of asexual friends, so we will have this guy up in just a moment. We're working on his line art. I had to end my stream earlier than I wanted because my sister has to go to bed and Xbox is an hour. Ooh, Xbox. Oh, I love this song. I stream privately in my room with my laptop, my dinky old laptop. The other day we had that giant crisis with our VTube model because I just didn't have enough memory in my freaking laptop anymore. It is 10 years old. It is getting there. But Julie and the Fancy, yes! This is my Dancing with the Devils playlist. And this is like one of the songs that I had to sneak in because it's just so perfect. It's like speakeasy, like just dancing with the devil playlist perfection. Julie and the Phantoms did not get the justice it deserved, I think. And then they hinted, they're like, oh yeah, there'll be a second season, and then they just never did the second season. What if I just like, I'm just gonna start playing around. Oh yeah, that shape looked good. The cliffhanger was insane. Are you kidding me? More people were finding out about these phantoms and and then it just ended. It was so rude. Are you kidding me? And I knew it was by like the vibes were Disney Channel. So honestly, when they were talking about that one ghost, and they were like, your parents never treated you the same after you came out as gay, and I was like, they can say that? They can say that on this television show? On this High School Musical television show? Nick got possessed. It has been years. I'm gonna look them up really quick. Phantoms. Which one was Nick? Oh my god, yeah, dude. Ah, Julie and the Phantoms. Oh, that was such a good one. Water. Stay hydrated, friends. Stay hydrated. It's beginning to get very, very hot this summer. And I want you all to stay safe. I want you all to stay safe and hydrated.
Celebrate in style this graduation season with the help of FedEx Office. Elevate your event with impactful graphics like flutter flags, banners, programs, and more. Get started today at office.fedex.com.
These are not diamonds. These are like checkers.
Since 1901, we've pushed the limits. With a legacy that redefines the capabilities.
There we go. That's more checkers.
By engineers who constantly test the limits on every type of terrain, because every ground is our proving ground.
What do I have this on? Minus?
20 years, Ford is back in
There we go.
Formula One with more to
Welcome to Brotherhood.
Ready, set, Ford. Tap the banner to learn more.
Spring just hits different.
I wonder what song
One
we'll
day,
play
cold
next.
mud. The next, warm sunshine.
I only have so many songs on my Dancing with the Devil playlist. I have more on my master playlist, but it's such a mixed bag of worms that I don't know if I should play it.
Spring into action. We've got you covered for whatever the season throws your way.
Those checkers don't
Made
look right.
possible.
Do they? Don't they? Mm. I'm gonna redo them. At a different angle. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oops, I blinked it away. There we go. Blinked the whole thing away before I actually got to see it. I think I like these a little better. They're still not giving what I want. Really, let's mess with the liquefy tool, see if we can. Because this is around like his shoulder, so we do want some kind of bend and dimension in them. But I still want it to read as diamond pattern, not checker pattern. Maybe once we color it, it'll really come together. Oh, you know what I'm missing? You know what I'm missing? I am missing the hearts, the iconic hearts for each of these jesters for their palettes. So I'm gonna open up where I already have um, the. I already have the color palettes that I want to use here, here, stickers and buttons, Pride the Boo Boos. This is my asexual Pride the Boo Boo. Isn't he so cute? Oh my god, I love Lapuboos. Look at how it's little shady, his little face, and I give him the freckles, and he's got his little pride flag. God damn it, he's so cute. He's so sweet. I am so sorry. I am so sorry that Labubu's have been treated so horribly. Look at that little face. He can't possibly. He's got such stumpy arms and legs. He's so stumpy. You can't be mean to him. He's stumpy. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do 4. We're gonna do 4 hearts. I turned into a little monster myself. Cute things are no, not cute things. Things that are so stupid that they're cute. Stupid cute things. Are you kidding me? If someone's got like dumb little like eyes pointing 2 different directions, like I am all slime for that. That is so cute. I absolutely can with stupid cute things. And that is why my table used to be like hella pink, hella rainbow, because I loved cute shit. I was such a cute shit connoisseur. And I don't know, my art expression wasn't me, it was what I loved. I don't know if that makes sense, but now this represents a little bit more me. There we go. We've got some hearts on him. All right, and then we just kind of color pick from the flag here to. We'll do this. That. Oof. I don't like that, like... Is that area scaling? Do I... do you see the, like, white pixels around here? What is that? Close gap. Refer multiple. How do I fix that? Maybe when I do my selection tool, I just move the tolerance up a little bit, so that way it can read those extra pixels. Yeah, that worked a little bit. Let's do that more. And then we go to line art, and then we select it, and then we go to bucket. Yeah, let's say that worked. Let's pretend that worked. We'll do the same thing for the other guys. Select a heart, select a color, select a paint bucket, layer, paint bucket, select, check. Yes. Last but not least, the last heart. This is the purple. This is going to be... That's important. That's to really signify that it's the asexual vibe and such. Okay, so I already know that I want this collar like black checkered and then half black. So I guess it could be either black and white or black and gray. I guess his hair shall be purple and his skin can be Hooray, perfect. Okay, so we're going to contemplate the line arts while I take a 2 minute break. Yeah, we love taking our 2 minute breaks, especially since we have now officially been streaming for another hour. Top of the hour, I suppose, is a good time to take a break. So we will do our sweet little BRB until we get big enough to run ads, and then we can just do like a 3 minute ad, and I will take that. But I will return, is what I have to say. Let's make before I forget. Before I forget, I will. Uh, bye, my guy. Bye.
Tap the banner to learn more. Payment options with Affirm are subject to eligibility. See lending terms at affirm.com/disclosures.
Save on picnicking must-haves at Whole Foods Market. Get 20% off cut watermelon chunks with Prime through May 26th. Just grab a blanket in this ready-to-enjoy snack and go. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Spectrum TV makes sports easy, so I never miss. Never miss a homer. Never miss a home field hat trick. Never miss a goal line stand inches from the end zone. Never miss an end-to-end, tic-tac-toe, top-shelf snipe. Never miss a downtown buzzer beater for the championship win. Get your favorite streaming apps included at no extra cost with Live TV. It's one plan, one price, one place for all your sports. For details, visit SpectrumTV.com.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Filling up my coffee cup. One way to shake me up. I've never wanted to sleep. Oh, I won't forget. Memento mori. Leaves a debt. You haven't paid it yet. I never wanted to
Hello. Whoa, Mr. Wapa. Hello. I return.
My brain was cynical. Inside this massive hole.
I do want to check that the volume is okay. Sometimes when I play music, the bass is just blowing out my speakers, but I tried to I tried to recalibrate it or balance it. So hopefully it'll work in a second. I currently have pina colada. So that's very nice. It tastes delicious. However, I am going to start with a little bit of water because that's much preferred when you've been going at it all day, I suppose. I ran errands. I took a shower. You know. Otherwise, today has been pretty chill. The weather has been disgusting, and I get gross when the weather is disgusting. I get brain fog, and I get really tired. So I'm giving it my all tonight. I'm giving it my all tonight. So that way I can get some Jesters done. If I'm gonna be doing this, at least once a week for sure, and I want to finish like a lot of them by June. I'm really gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get on it. But I'm honestly just staring at the line art, and like I know what to do next, but like every time I have to transition through a different stage in my art, I just the blinking ensues. The blinking ensues, and I have to look at it, and I have to think, and I have to use my earballs. We can also take a break since we took a break just now. AFK. We can take a break in the stream, and you guys can join me while I try to allocate some bots, maybe. So let's see. Right now we have Stream Elements. Stream Elements is what I opened up the other day. Not even the other day, actually. Earlier today, I opened up Stream Elements so that I could start monitoring different stats, but also like allowing bots into my chat. So when I first started, there was a bot that was like welcome 24-hour dreamers streaming, and that was really cool. And then one of our chatters, Visco, quoted me because I accidentally I messed up saying the word floor, and I said whore, and she quoted me, and the bot was like, "Hey, you can't say that." I had to press the allow button because, of course, I'm gonna allow you guys to say what you want, as long as it's not mean. If you're just joking, it's fine. But yeah, I want to allocate some bots. So let's see if we can do streaming tools, chatbot. Here we go. Chat commands. That's what we want. Default commands. That would be good. So we have bet. You guys can use bet. That bet on a contest. Accountage. That's cool. Accountage, chat stats. One of the ones that I was asked to add is lurk, so people can lurk. Let's see if we don't have one that's already here. Oh, you can request that I change the volume by doing exclamation mark volume. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Super moderator. I don't have any mods or super mods. So let's add in a custom command. So command name lurk. Response type. I actually don't know what this would do. Oh, absolutely not. My kitty is up on the desk. Everybody say hi, kitty. Everybody say hi, Miss Freckle. If I have milk, she will, like, fight to drink it. However, I have Rockstar energy drink. And the fact that she was okay, like, sticking her face in my cup, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She is still a kitten, so she's a little feisty. But yeah, she's cute. All right, I couldn't figure out bot commands right now, so we're gonna go back to art. Wow, it feels like there's an ad every ad. Was that? Did the advertisement just like ring the doorbell, or was that my doorbell? Let's label this line art. Put it up here.
Baseball stats and baseball scores and streaming baseball on your couch and at the park and wherever you want on DirecTV. Visit DirecTV.com today. It's DirecTV like you've never seen it. Claim based on total games on national.
I'll use my line tool to quickly line this out. Because you know what, my line art might be clean enough to actually select this, but I don't trust like that. Yeah, see this little bit right here where it's not connected? Oh, actually, We need to fix a whole thing. Goodness, right here. There's like cuts in his hair that I didn't delete the line art for. So he's got like there we go. That's better. So now we can go back to, we'll name this collar. There we go. And now we can just fill that in. Paint bucket style. And I do want every one of these. So let's start with this one. This is a nice square to start with. I think this one, they're so well lined that I can just select, select, select. Yeah, this will work. Select, select, and then up here we select this one, this one, this one. Ooh, I can't really see it. This one. This is the same square. Up here, up here. That little bit, this little bit, that little bit, and this little bit. Yay! Awesome! Okay, so now we're gonna take a huge brush and see if we can just... I didn't use the right brush to fill this in, did I? At least it gives it a little bit of dimension, right? Now I can easily see which ones... Oops, which ones I need to select for. No? Let's do what Inky said. Let's turn up area scaling. No, it's still wanting to... And then we'll use, where's the other one? The gray. I want the gray to be its complement over here. Nice. And then we can fill in the ones that we didn't get to with the... Oh my god! Yeah! I colored this entire half of the collar. On the line art layer. Yeah, so... Let's go back to the collar layer. And then we just do it all again. No lives lost. I think it's because I went to the line art layer to select these squares, these diamonds, and then I just didn't change the layer back. So let's change the layer back. Of course. And use this gray here. And we'll manually fill in these diamonds up here that didn't get selected because excuse me, because the line art was a goof. All these squares that I selected, all these diamonds I selected, have this like border. Ah, yeah. They all have this weird pixely border. Should I... Do I go through each one and like fix it, or do I just call my loss? We'll fix it. We can do it. Whatever helps me stream longer, make the night more relaxing. Which is interesting because this is a pretty high energy playlist. We have already listened to this entire playlist once, so maybe we switch it to a different channel. As this song ends, we can go into a different playlist of mine. All of my like category playlists are pretty small because I don't listen to a lot of music to really to really categorize, to make a whole thing about it. So we're gonna switch from Dancing with the Devil playlist to Just Good Next. And I think it's pretty good, especially since I've got this asexual gesture going on. They're looking pretty alternative with the blacks and the grays. I want these different colors. I want this one to be gray and this one to be gray. So that way it's a black checker touching a gray bit. And then this one to be black. So that way that this is a gray checker touching a black bit. Much better, much better. Alright, color's done, color's done. Let's do... Let's do the hat too. Because while this is labeled collar, I really want this to be labeled like clothes. I can't wait until I'm done being sick. I like filling my days with things, doing chores, cleaning, running errands. But when I am sick, I do all those things, if not lay in bed sick, but I do it all with a stuffy nose, and I do it all with like a cough and a sneeze, and it's really inconvenient. So hopefully I'll be better soon. I've been sick for like 2 weeks, and the worst of it has run its course. Right, now we'll get the top of this hat will be black. Wait, I can use the selection tool, but it's gonna give it that like tiny little bit of. So let's try a little bit of like area scaling. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. I see the overlap. Yay, no line! Okay, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Yay, yay, yay.
It's internet, Wi-Fi, and mobile working together as one. It's the fastest, most reliable internet to stream and game.
That was a lot of winner's dopamine. That was pretty great. That was pretty great. So let's rename this instead of collar. Let's name this clothes base. We have hearts. Let's do this one hair. Hair. I know I like usually start rendering with like the skin, but I'm having a really fun time laying down all the base colors. Bro, another ad? Didn't I just complain about the ads? Oh yeah. There's the bell again, so at least I know it wasn't my personal home doorbell. and it was this freaking commercial. Otherwise, I would be so confused.
Grab a hostess snacky or two at a store near you.
Also, who would be ringing the doorbell at 10 p.m. at night?
Bonjour, compadre. It's the How do I negotiate so many great travel deals? My greatest gadget, the Priceline app. It's got hotel deals, flight deals, rental car deals, all of those deals in a bundle. Deals, game day deals,
Priceline
concert deals. No one deals
negotiator.
more deals than Priceline. Hold your horses. There's more. The app lets you filter hotels by neighborhood, vibe, star level.
And I can't believe I remembered to hit the record time lapse.
Stop cutting me off.
So that's exciting. I'll have a time lapse of this after I'm done. All the way from the sketch. Because sometimes I do the entire sketch, I line it, and then I remember I wasn't recording. So I get a time lapse, but only of the rendering portion. This is a good song too. I like all the songs on this playlist, I think. Should I just cover the ear or well, I'm already going around it. Never mind. So much concentration. I don't want to get like over the edge like I did just now. Sleeping because I'm on my head. Boop. 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 There we go. This is one of those songs that I like blast on the radio in my car. Just sing along to. And I think we just have to, well, we don't even have to go over his eyelashes because his eyelashes will also probably be purple. I think I'll do them on a separate layer just so I have things organized. There we go. His eyelash and his eyebrow. Moment of truth, guys. Click. Oh, what the heck? Why is it only going section by section? There we go. Whole section. Well, section by section, I guess. What the? Why did it turn that purple? What's going on? Why isn't my paint bucket working like it should? Weird. Weird. I don't like that. Then we clean up all the little bits that we missed. There we go. Little bits in there. And then this little purple bit right here. Got it. Whew. This is turning out. This is turning out. I'm not upset about any of it, actually. Not that I would be, but I feel it. I feel it. All right, we're gonna take a moment to check in with our body. Make sure we're sitting up straight. Make sure we're having water in our system. And chapstick too, because I tend to bite my lips quite a bit. There we go. Much better. My lips are always so hydrated. At least I hope they are. Because if they start to get dry, then they start to crack, and if they start to crack, then I start to bite them, and then I peel them, and then they get bloody, and then they get worse. So I use chapstick. I think I want to render the skin before I do anything else. Yeah. I want to have that skin base down. This one's a lot more, well, it's a lot less Jester than the other ones, but it's fine. I like to have like the variety. I just tell myself I'm gonna make 20 of these guys. There's gonna be room for a little bit of everything. There we go. Let's see if that didn't do something when we blend it out. Do we want to give him like gothic makeup, you know? Like the details can be black. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, because I didn't forget that he has like I gave him some makeup on like above and below his eyes. So I'll be able to do something about that. Let's soften this nose bridge right here. And then go up under his eye. Brow. Let's get a bigger blender for the cheek. I want to add more like cheekbone or something. I know he's got like cute little chubby cheeks, but something's missing here. And maybe it's highlight. So we're gonna add. Let's add that, and let's add some cheekbones. At least on that side. The other side is fine.
Amazon presents One versus Baby. Drunk on
Here we
milk
go.
and power, this bundle of sheer chaos only comes with 3 settings.
And we'll use the black to do that like extra bit. So let's label this skin dimension, and we'll label this makeup. Makeup. We'll give him some eyeshadow in addition to this peak at the top of his. And then we'll give him eyeshadow below here. His eyelashes already kind of come down. So, wonder if I should just leave that as is. Of course he's got to have a nose. Let's give him a little clown nose. It's a little Jester clown nose. And just a little bit on the lips. Just a little bit on the lips. Okay. And excuse me, I think I'm gonna take another second to rest, because when it came to that, I was holding the pencil so it hand cramp just a little. So let's do some blending where we can hold our pen a little softer. There we go. We'll blend out we'll smudge the eyeliner, you know. Oh shoot, I put black eyeshadow like on this side of his head. I didn't put it on this side of his head. There we go. I hope the asexuals like this guy. I hope everybody who has like a little pride jester likes their pride jester. There's nothing I hate more than like zodiac signs or something similar that they have like a unique design for each zodiac sign, and then you look at yours and you're like, you don't like it. And I feel so bad because there are some designs that look really good, but they're not your zodiac sign. So I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I like the black, and I like the black shadow under the chin, so I think I'll add black to like the darkest parts of where the hair shades. Right under the eyelash. Just to really give those nice stark shadows. And where else did I put it? I think I got it all. Oh, I never blended the bottom of his lip. Nice, nice, nice. Now he needs some shinies, where at least where we can give shinies. So like the tip of his nose, his lip. And I like doing them on the cheeks, but his cheeks are so light. I'm gonna do it anyway. Cute! Oh! Yeah, I really should have stopped to do the skin rendering. For sure, for sure. Now let's do the eyes. The eyes! Let's label this skin highlights. Alright, alright. We'll start with those eyelashes. Yeah, that was a good idea to do the eyelashes on a separate layer. Because if I did do them on the hair layer... No, wait, it would have worked still. I was trying to think of the order of things. No, it would have worked. At least I can keep it a little more organized like this, though. Actually, okay. Actually, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check something after I do these eyelashes, because I have the ability to either make them purple like the hair, or make them black like the makeup. So I'm gonna color them in fully. My throat and nose are killing me today. I swear I was getting better. I swear I was getting better. Bruh, where did you come from? Why was there an ant on my screen? I don't have ants in my room. It must have been a scout. mortared him before he could get to anybody else. Okay, so we have here purple eyelashes and eyebrow and oops, they do touch the hair, so they don't stick out as much unless we just make this one black. Ooh, unless we just make one black. Oops. Let's make the tolerance a little less. That is so Jester, making one black. But what would it look like if we really did both of them black? Oh, that's beautiful too. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna make the eyelashes black because we're gonna make the eyeballs purple. And we don't want purple on purple. Yes, that is genius. Genius. Okay, we'll just clean it up. There we go. And I do want some dimension in the eyelashes, so let's label this eyelashes. And then we'll make eyelash shadow. And that'll be on multiply. So I'm using the same color from the color palette. But why is that? There we go. I'm using the same color from the color palette. I'm just putting it on multiply. So I don't feel like I'm cheating too much. One of my challenges is to stick to the color palette for
What's Spectrum One?
for these guys.
Wi-Fi and mobile working together as one. It's the fastest, most reliable internet to stream and game how you want. It's security you don't have to think about that keeps your family safe online. And it's mobile that runs on the
I haven't drawn eyelashes like these in quite a while, so I'm still learning how to shade them and such. Like, I'm pretty sure if I do let's do like a normal.
How do I negotiate so many
Or should we use the gray of like the skin
The Priceline app. It's got
to
hotel
highlight it?
deals, flight deals, rental car deals, all of those deals in a bundle. Deals, game day deals, concert trip deals. No one deals more deals than Priceline. Hold your horses, there's more. The app lets you filter hotels by neighborhood, vibes.
So feathery, so cute. Yeah, I do like that a lot.
Stop cutting me off.
Okay, and now I have confidence in it, so we'll go back and we'll add the multiply shadow layer to the other layer.
One bottle gives you countless ways to enjoy. It's your coffee, your way. Find Starbucks iced coffees in the refrigerated aisle at a store near you.
They look so feathery too. They look really cool. There we go. And one down here for good luck. We didn't add the shadow down there. Uh-oh. Let's go back. There we go. He's so emo. He looks so cute. Alright, and now we do purple eyes. Let me... This skin is like really poking through. Do you see it? There we go. It was poking through on the eyes for like a second. There we go. Let's start with let's name this layer eyeballs, because we're gonna be working on its eyeballs. I'll make that center white because I think it's cute. And at least it works for this one. Eyeballs. Extra layer, color burn? Do I want to do color? I want to do color dodge. Yeah, there we go. So this will be highlights. And this will be high highlights. And we'll put this one way up here. The highlight should be above the hair, because I'm going to add it to the hair too. So cute. So cute. Ugh. Alright, time to mess with the hair. We're gonna do... No, not time to mess with the hair. You know what we should do? Eyeballs, multiply. We should do like a little, like... We should do that, and then we should make it nice and light. And we can blend it out too. Now we move on to the hair. We select hair, we make extra layer, we name multiply, and we start doing... Gosh, this is like a full head of hair. So let's do a gradient, and then we'll do the strands. And we'll do all this back here a dark color, since that is like in the background. You will pay, you will pay. Yeah, that strand right there. And then I'm gonna blend this up at top. Maybe I should watch like the first episode of The Boys tonight. It's a show I've been wanting to watch, but a show I've been putting off. Because I put off watching things even when I want to watch them. But perhaps tonight is the night. I have been staying up so late recently. Just because I've been having such a good day that I want to continue having a good day. I think is what it is. It is currently 10:16 p.m., which isn't bad. I've definitely streamed until midnight, or like 2 a.m. the other night. I think I streamed until 2 a.m. the other night. Okay, I'm gonna use this color. Color dodge layer and just kind of... Yeah, shiny hair. Should I give him 2 stripes or just the 1? Maybe I should give him 3. Yeah, I should do 3. So it looks like he has like stripes in his hair. I'll blend those out, of course. But that's cool. I like that figure skater who bleaches rings into her hair. There we go. And then we'll just make these a little bit more. No, that isn't quite on alignment. And then we'll go to the high highlight, put some white in there. I don't know if that ring of like highlights is on like the right axis, you know? It's because his head is at such an angle. Let's set this one to difference and see what that does. Oh! Kinda cool, not gonna lie. Well, we'll keep it at multiply. Just because I don't want to go off color scheme too much. But I am going to fix these highlights so that they're a little bit more highlighty. If I want him to have like bleached rings in his hair, I'm gonna go for it. Otherwise, it just looks kind of messy. So let's get the actual color, and we'll go to brush. There we go.
With real beef as the #1 ingredient,
It was glowier before, right? Oh, there we go. I had it on low. I had it on low. All right, let's see if we can't put these into like strands.
And gone in seconds. Pepperoni. Treat the best to the best. Tap the banner to get your dog treats today.
Maybe we can do another layer of color dodge. And that'll make it like brighter. Nope, it just does it once. Let's do glow. No. How about soft light? Overlay. Light. No, well, I guess that's as bright as it's gonna get. It doesn't look bad. Just gotta tell myself that.
Discover something new to feel good about.
Let me see.
100% juice with immune system support from vitamin C and zinc. 100% juice.
Maybe I...
By the fruit with the full flavor kids love.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take out the rings.
Find a retailer near you.
Or should I just go in with like the white? Let's see if what happens if I go in with the white. Oops, that's the eraser tool. This looks a lot better. I'm gonna make it so that it like curves around his hair. Gives it like the proper dimension. And then down here at the bottom. Is it's too much, right? Like it's too distracting. I also haven't rendered his clothes, so maybe it's not distracting. And I just haven't finished it. I'll make the color dodge like less intense. And I'll make the white less intense. Yeah. That feels a little better. Let's go down to the clothes and start messing with that. I want to do this little crown piece here. And add like some highlights. Where's our light source coming from? That side? Staying up late is the plan tonight. But do we stay up streaming or do we finish this guy? Because this will be our second Jester we've finished today. And then I go watch TV. I catch up on what am I currently watching? I never finished Orange is the New Black. I'm currently watching Stranger Things. I want to watch The Boys and Invincible. Let's do some shading on this guy. We'll do the gray shading. Why? Did y'all see how that's selected? I selected the outside. But it's like, it's wonky. Oh, it is the area scaling. Let's just set it at 0. And whatever. We'll see what's missing. Let's label this crown highlights so I don't lose it, and we'll label this clothes shading. Let's put the clothes shading on multiply. Let's see what happens if we add the black. Just so we can have those really dark shades. Shadows. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We'll blend it. Not like smooth blending, because I like the painterly style for these guys. This one we do need the eraser on. Alright, alright. He's definitely missing something. I don't know what it is. He was looking really, really cute. And now I feel like he's missing something. What is that, the eraser?
From the east side of America, where we choose pride over character, and we can pick sides, but this is us, this is us, this is
I'm on the east side of America.
where they spin lies into fairy dust, and we can pick sides, but this is us, this is us, this is. Don't believe the narcissism when everyone projects and expects you to listen to them. Make no mistake,
Cute, cute. Okay. Hat doesn't look bad. How about we add like a little bit of, make that smaller. Let's add a little bit of shading to here. Shading. Let's add a little bit of highlight. See, the weather, God, makes me kind of foggy. Makes me foggy, and I start losing my brain cells because it's cloudy. So maybe I will end stream. What is it? 10:28. All right, yeah. Once I finish this, let's just we'll end the stream. I'm gonna fix his hair beforehand. So let's remove the highlight layer and this layer, because he looks good with this. I don't need to put in all that other extra stuff. So all I do is make the multiply deeper. He needs highlight, but I'm not gonna go ham with the highlights. So we'll just add, oops, color burn. We need, no, color dodge is what we need. I always get the two confused. Okay, so we'll streak this out. But that's it. That's it. We're not going to go crazy with it. Except in the eyes. There we go. Okay. Now I'm liking it. Now I'm here for it. Where are the hearts? Here they are. Hearts. Why isn't this heart selected? Let's add some definition, shading, shadow, highlight to the hearts. Let's see, where are we? Color dodge. That should go under here.
Two-in-one snack pouches made with real fruits and veggies that parents can feel good about. Squeeze them on the go like a smoothie.
This isn't. Oh, this is normal. I meant to draw on the color dodge layer. Clip Studio Paint, saving my progress so that I don't crash, or so that I can recover my thing when I do crash, if I do crash. Oh, I see. This purple heart was colored on the line art layer. That's so interesting.
Yeah, the Zodiac never lies. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hiring.
Ads. One of these days, I will afford Spotify Premium.
Want to save $1,000 and get free internet forever? That was a rhetorical question. Switch to Spectrum and save
Let's add.
guaranteed. Seriously.
Let's do this gray.
We call it the Spectrum Savings Guarantee.
Or we can do purple.
Switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum and we'll give you free
Let's do purple.
fiber-powered
We'll do
internet
purple for the shadow.
Yeah, free internet forever. And we guarantee $1,000 of real savings in your first year, or we'll cover the difference. It's a guaranteed no-brainer. Learn more at spectrum.com/free forever. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines. Restrictions apply.
Anyway, we are ending the stream very soon, guys, as we finish up this Jester for Asexual Pride, for Pride Month. I want to thank you all for joining me while I draw him up. And if you don't know where to follow me, you know where to follow me. You can find all my links on my Twitch. If you interact with me on Instagram, that's where I usually am. Posting updates, posting all these clowns and things. Let's see if I can't select the outside of the line art. Nice. What did he say? Control backspace? To like... fill it. Alt backspace? Ah! Alt backspace! Nice, thank you. Thank you, Inky Thrust. And then we'll bring that all the way down here. You can support me via Coffee, via online shop. You can have my prints shipped directly to you. You can also support me by sharing my work, by talking about me behind my back. All good things. All good things. Talk about me behind my back, please. If you love me, you'll say good things about me to other people. But this guy is done. We're gonna go ahead and save as. We're gonna save the Clip Studio paint. So let's do that. Pride Jester Asexual already exists. Yeah, man. Let's save over it. No, you know what he's missing? He's missing like the big shine. I like my other Jesters have like a huge shine on them. Let's select this. And we'll do the purple. And we'll do like, we'll mess with the layer. I know I like said bye and gave all my socials. I liked that one. Vivid light. Let's do a big one. And we'll see if we can't make this one look extra shiny. There we go. That's it. Glow dodge. Extra shiny. I stream every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to catch me working on Pride Jesters, grayscale portraits, Twitch assets, or other fun things, then please follow me so that you can see my later work, my upcoming projects. Perfect. Now I love him. Now I love him. All right, so we'll save him once again. Already exists. Yes, I know. So we're going to save him. We're going to save writing to file. We're going to save his PNG. So that way we can have the PNG, the sticker bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 20 has officially been rendered. Oh, all right. So that's writing to file. And then last but not least, we're going to export our time lapse. Give me the folder. Give me the folder. It's going to take a second to export. You guys get to stick around with me a little longer. Tonight was pretty successful. We got 2 Jesters done. That's pretty awesome. We did that together. Oh man, I am super lagging. Yeah, exporting it really takes a lot out of it. So don't mind if I do lag for a little bit. We don't have to dance. We don't have to smile. We don't have to make dance. It's so nice to meet you. Don't have to make it. Did you know I have only been streaming for 1 week and like 3-4 days? 1 week and 3-4 days. And I already have 17 followers. 17 of you guys have shown up to support me. And almost every one of you who has followed me has interacted with me in the chat. You have been so kind and so supportive, and I am looking forward to the rest of this journey with you guys and really just continuing to be here. As a VTube artist, I'm looking forward to big milestones like finishing my Pride Jesters, finishing my grayscale Kingdom Hearts portraits, um, and saving up enough money so that I can get my own VTube model. Right now, I'm using a pre-made one off of Etsy, but in the future, I hope to be me. I hope to be me with you, and I'm looking forward to it. Um, I went over how you can support me earlier, but even if you can't support me monetarily, pressing like, pressing follow, pressing share on any of my socials or even here really helps me a lot. So I want to say thank you, and I want to say bye because I'm signing off. So if you are here, I'll be here, and if you're around, I'll be around. So I thank you. I thank you once again, and bye.